Who knows you better than I do? Do you think they'll still love you? If they knew the truth, if they all knew the truth, they don't deserve you. And the truth is, you're gonna go too far to go too far. You're gonna give in. So why wait? Do it. Because when you do hurt them, you're gonna remember just how good it feels. How good it feels. And ooh, it's gonna feel so good. So good. Do it. And if you're worried about the aftermath, do it. Hurt them. Hurt them. Just don't take the mask off.